Remember, all of these leaders are going to be sworn in, but not all of them today. Over the next few months, the swearing in is going to take place. We're also learning that Chandrababu Naidu has left for New Delhi. That is the latest information that we're getting in. We'll get you those visuals as well. At this point, I'm being joined by Tanushka, Prabhakar and Anurag. Let me, in fact, bring in Anurag first. Anurag, now, we're getting in interesting names of leaders from Madhya Pradesh. We're getting in names of Shivraj Chauhan, Jyotiraditya Scindia, Savitri Thakur, and several other leaders who are perhaps going to be part of the Modi 3.0 cabinet. Anurag, if you can hear me.
Jyotiraditya Scindia, Member of Parliament from Guna Shivpuri. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, Anurag, go ahead. Loud and clear.
Yes. So I'm saying former Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan from Vidisha, then Jyotiraditya Scindia, Member of Parliament from Guna Shivpuri, Savitri Thakur, a strong tribal leader from Dhar. His family, belongs to the RSS, and then Durgadas Oike, Member of Parliament from Baitul, again a tribal leader, and then Virendra Khatik, a strong Dalit face from the Bundelkhand region. So region-wise also equal representation, as well as two OBC faces, two tribal faces, and one Dalit leader from Madhya Pradesh. And we are also hearing that the Member of Parliament from Bilaspur, Tokhan Sahu, he has also got a call. He was the ex-president of Kisan Morcha from Chhattisgarh. So equal representation from Madhya Pradesh as well as Chhattisgarh. They're especially taking into account the regional as well as caste balance from both these states.
Right, Anurag, in fact, Ramdas Athawale, who just spoke to NDTV earlier, also called the cabinet a diverse cabinet. Is that colour also being painted at this point?
Yes, as I said, that two strong OBC leaders from Madhya Pradesh, because remember in Madhya Pradesh we have around 50 to 55% of the OBC population. Then we have the largest number of tribal population in Madhya Pradesh. So two tribal leaders and one from Dalit community, and in neighboring Chhattisgarh, Sahu community, which is a very strong OBC community from there. So we have just heard that Tokhan Sahu has also got a call. So rightly pointed out by Mr. Ramdas Athawale that regional as well as caste balance will be there in Modi 3.0.
Right. Stay on with us. Let me bring in Prabhakar as well, joining us from Patna. Prabhakar, now, as far as Bihar is concerned, the JDU, a key ally, some, of course, top names, the veteran leaders as well as some young leaders also have been in the fray when it comes to names that have been brought up for the cabinet. But also take us through the demands that the JDU has been putting forward as per what we're hearing from sources when it comes to portfolios.
See, JDU has so far not demanded any particular portfolio. It's a backroom talk which the JDU leaders are having with the BJP leaders, and I'm sure they must have settled it by now, but it's not in the public domain. What we are learning from our party sources in JDU is that they have not made any particular demand for the portfolios. They believe that is the discretion of the Prime Minister actually allocate them. But having said that, Bihar seems to have got a fair share of ministers. There are 6 ministers being sworn in today from Bihar. 2 from BJP quota, that is Giriraj Singh and Nityanand Rai, both of them have been repeated now. They were there in the earlier cabinet as well, and they'll again be continued as ministers, even though their portfolio might change. Then you have 2 ministers from JDU, Lalan Singh, who happens to be an ex-national president of JDU, somebody very close to Nitish Kumar. He is being sworn in as a cabinet minister. And then you have Ramnath Thakur, son of Karpuri Thakur, the Bharat Ratna awardee, and he's a Rajya Sabha member of parliament from JDU. So he's also been inducted as a cabinet minister. Remember, JDU had demanded for 3 cabinet berths, for 3 ministers' berth rather. So what we are learning from our sources is that JDU will get the 3rd berth when the expansion happens at a later stage. Then you have Jitan Ram Manjhi, who is a former Chief Minister of Bihar, and he's the lone MP of his own party, so he's being sworn in as a minister today. And then you have Chirag Paswan, who has a 100% strike rate this time. 5 out of 5 seats he contested, and he has won all 5 seats, so he's being he's been taken in as a cabinet minister. So 6 ministers from Bihar. That's a fair share, because remember, Bihar is a state which would next year go to polls. So keeping in this is a poll-bound state. So keeping in that fact in mind, and also keeping in the caste equations, BJP has ensured that Bihar gets a lion's share as far as this cabinet is concerned.
Right, Prabhakar, we also heard Nitish Kumar, in his speech in the parliament say that now work in Bihar is going to be sped up. And he also, in fact, as per our sources, demanded a special status for Bihar. Take us through those developments.
See, Nitish Kumar has always been talking about the double engine ki sarkar, and he believes that that expedites the developmental projects as far as the underdeveloped state like Bihar is concerned. Now, coming to the special status of Bihar, he understands the technicality of it. The fact remains that as per the present norms, Bihar, or for that matter, most of the states, even Andhra Pradesh, does not qualify to get the special status. So JDU or Nitish Kumar might actually settle down for a special package as in the lump sum monetary grant for the state of Bihar, which could actually be used in the various development projects, because they understand this fact well, that there have to be amendment made in the rule, and only then actually Bihar can be granted the special status. Not only Bihar, but even Andhra Pradesh for that matter.
Right, let me bring in Tanushka as well, who's joining us from outside JP Nadda's residence. Tanushka, now, Nadda, of course, was also part of the meeting that the Prime Minister held at 7 LKM. He also, in fact, put out a message of good governance and respecting the people's mandate. Take us through what the Prime Minister's message to the incoming Council of Ministers was.
Yeah, right. So JP Nadda has been at the center of all the action, one can say, be it at his own residence or at the PM's residence for the breakfast meeting. He's the one person who dialed all these 40 people who are the probable ministers in line. And I'm outside his residence right now, where there's a lot of inflow and outflow of arrangements, of trucks, for the dinner party later in the evening that he'll be hosting, and a long list of probable ministers that JP Nadda had dialed include, of course, Amit Shah, Nirmala Sitharaman, S. Jaishankar, Bhupender Yadav. Bhupender Yadav, as per sources, is in the lead for in the race for the national president, and followed by Manohar Lal Khattar. So these are some big names that are cropping up right now for ministerial positions, for cabinet berths, and for various portfolios in the cabinet. So these are things that we hope that we know that have been discussed at the PM's meeting, and we all await as to who's getting what, and we'll get to know this in the evening when the Prime Minister takes oath along with other ministers. Not every minister is taking an oath this evening, but a lot, around 30 of them are. So after which all the congregation will come down to this house right here in the evening. Back to you.
Right, Tanushka, continue tracking the story for us. Thank you, Prabhakar, Anurag and Tanushka, for joining us and bringing us those details on what we can expect from the swearing in. These leaders, of course, are expected to take oath today. Remember, as the preparations are underway for the oath taking. Remember, Chandrababu Naidu as well has left from Andhra Pradesh to New Delhi. Remember, Chandrababu Naidu will be taking oath as a Chief Minister in Andhra Pradesh on the 12th of June as well. That's an important, significant development, in fact, when it comes to the centre government as well. Chandrababu Naidu also going to be attending the swearing-in ceremony. Now, in terms of preparations that have been made for the swearing-in ceremony, several dignitaries are also going to be attending. My colleague Aishwarya joins us with more details. Aishwarya, now Chandrababu Naidu having left for New Delhi, take us through the latest.
Well, certainly Chandrababu Naidu was in Hyderabad because of the sudden demise of Ramaji Rao, and he was the part of the last rites as well. Therefore, yesterday, day before yesterday, after he attended the NDA meeting, he directly left for Hyderabad, and now he's leaving from Hyderabad to the national capital. That's the visuals that is coming in as far as Chandrababu Naidu is concerned, he will be attending the swearing-in ceremony of Prime Minister designate Narendra Modi at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, along with all those TDP MPs, and also in attendance would be his colleagues and from the coalition government here in Andhra Pradesh who won and Bharatiya Janata Party as well. But it is Chandrababu Naidu, before leaving, clearly had stated that there is a of his side to the NDA, and seems very happy with the 2 cabinet positions that his party has got in Modi Cabinet 3.0.
Right, Aishwarya, thank you for joining us and bringing us those details. Now, putting India's neighbourhood first policy on display, the leaders of 7 countries from its neighbourhood and the Indian Ocean region have been invited for the swearing-in ceremony. Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe, President of Maldives Mohamed Muizzu, who's already arrived in New Delhi, Vice President of Seychelles Ahmed Atif, Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who arrived yesterday, Prime Minister of Mauritius Pravind Kumar Jugnauth, and Prime Minister of Nepal Pushpa Kamal Dahal, and Prime Minister of Bhutan as well, Tresing Topge, will attend the ceremony. Various other industry leaders like Rajnikant will also be attending the swearing-in ceremony. Religious leaders, Mann Ki Baat participants are also expected to attend.